Hi, I am Michael Hollins, and I am an attorney at the Hollins Bankruptcy Law Office, where we practice bankruptcy law and we also deal with credit repair. So if you have any issues or anything you'd like to have us address or like more information on any of those topics, please go over to hollinsbankruptcy.com where you can get a lot of good information. Now, today I'd like to talk to you about what to do if you find an error on your credit report. So let's just talk about that. Title 15 Fair Credit Reporting Act requires a lot of different things. Well, among those things is the right to an accurate reporting of your credit history. Now, why is that? Because Congress recognized that just a mistake or two, a trade line off or a date off or just a name off could mean the difference between someone buying and renting, or it could mean the difference between owning or leasing a vehicle. It could also mean the difference between working or not working in some cases. So if you find an error on your credit report, it's important that you clean it up for these reasons that Congress cited. So what are the steps to do this? Well, first you have to pull a fresh credit report. You want to be working with a credit report that you pulled within the last 30 days, and this can be done at annualcreditreport.com. That same Title 15 language, that same Title 15 law also requires that the credit bureaus set up a way for everyone to pull their credit report for free annually. And so the website annualcreditreport.com is what they set up for that. Now, there are a lot of different ways to get your credit report. You go online. If you search, you'll find multitudes of ways. But the way that I trust and the way that you can absolutely get it free is annualcreditreport.com. Now, once you have that fresh credit report, you can peruse it up and down. You're trying to identify any mistakes that you can come across. That could be a payment that they have you marked late. Maybe you were not late. Maybe the amount you owe or amount you owed in the past on something is incorrect. Maybe there's an address that you never lived at and it is on your credit report. These are all things that you want to get cleaned up. Now, as of the taping of this video, Congress recognized that it's so important that your credit is cleaned up and that your credit is optimal, that they made it so you're able to pull your credit report every week through April, because a lot of decisions are going to rest on what is on your credit report here in the pandemic season, and also with the changing of the political season that we're in. It's just really important that you stay on top of that. So feel free to pull your credit report weekly if you like. You can pull it bi-weekly or monthly, whatever you are comfortable with. So you have now pulled the report and you've identified some mistakes, maybe that are some things that are wrong. What do you do next? Well, the law requires you to send what is called a reinvestigation letter. I don't really like the term reinvestigation, but that's what it's called. But it's commonly known as a dispute letter or a dispute resolution letter. We're talking about the same thing here. You would send that reinvestigation letter to the credit bureau asking them to investigate the error that you found. Now, within 30 days, they should respond to you with a yay or nay. They're going to say, yes, thank you for pointing this out. We had it wrong. We'll fix it, and life goes on, and everybody's happy. Or they may say, well, no, we believe that this information is correct, and we have no evidence to support that what you have is incorrect. But what if you do have evidence that the credit report is wrong? What is the next step? Well, the next step is actually litigation, and that's where Hollins Bankruptcy comes in. We are committed to ensuring that everyone has optimal credit as possible, that the credit reports are reading correctly going into the new year. That said, our attorney is available and he is taking free consultation appointments. If you go to myfreshstartmeeting.com, you can book an appointment for free. You pick a date and time and you can review your credit report for free. That is myfreshstartmeeting.com. Now you can also call 844-2-DEBT-FREE or 844-233-2837 to schedule that date and time that the attorney will call you and have this conversation. Now, this consultation is free, and it also happens in the comfort of your home, in that you have no need to come to the office. We absolutely can do this over the phone or via Zoom as you see me here. So again, my name is Michael Holland, and I hope that you got some tips and some things here. You've learned some things on what to do if you have an error on your credit report. And again, if you'd like us to review it together, please reach out. As always, thank you again for listening.